Hello everybody, this is Xerxus Icebinder here. Hi, how you doing? And today we're playing the park. We're continuing where we left off. Where I left off here at the, I figured it'd be a good spot to stop here at the van and everything, because this is where we kind of need to try and find our son, and I ended up finding a teddy bear, and I couldn't figure out how to freaking get out of the look mode, and I realized my mouse was kind of, you know... No, Mr. Phone. You see this phone? You see this phone? I'm turning it off. I'm getting tired. Come on. I'm getting tired of it going off like that. I should really do this at night when it's freaking dark out and be able to just play in the dark.
Don't hide from me, Callum.
Am I still in the park? It's a big question.
Hello?
This looks like the octopus.
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy.
Extreme report.
The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Alright, witness name. Creed Norman statement. We are waiting for the turn of the ride. Frank, me, and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I've always been a bit wary of those suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Anyways, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice. At first, we thought he was making some animal, like a tiger or a lion, but more and more ice fell away. When you first looked, it was like a human face smiling out at the block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportions. I hope that I said that right. Something unnatural that made your heartbeat begin to beat just a little bit faster. Like you were praying and that thing in the ice was hunger. But then these teenagers walked up and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy at the chipmunk suit, and then, well, he went berserk. For a few moments, it was chaos. Everybody was running away from the guy who was the one who had one of the teenagers on the ground. He was stabbing with his eye pick, and blood was spraying, and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids, and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was that an eyeball of one of those poor kids has landed on the ice sculptures, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. That's a bit disturbing. That's really a bit disturbing.
Callum, stay where you are.
Oh, he's on the ride! Is he on the ride? I don't see him.
Callum, where are you? I can't get on while it's moving.
Let's, we're going to decrease speed. I try to slow this down. Oh, it stopped. Uh-oh. Why am I on the ride? And the ride's getting faster. The ride is getting faster. Oh, this is not good. This is actually kind of freaking me out a little bit. What the fuck? Oh, what the hell is that? What is that thing?
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
Oh, that is freaky as fuck. Okay. I had my
Treachery
fun.
hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. They shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought. Callum! Where did you go?
Although working in the park for the summer would be a lot of fun, but at the end of the season here really drags. There aren't that many tourists around, and most of the staff spend their days spending around gossiping, and most of the gossip is about Chad. I mean Steve. See, even I'm starting to call him Chad, and I went to school with the guy. It's that goddamn suit. In the beginning, it was a laugh. Steve, the local lash, as Chad the chipmunk, child-friendly mascot at Atlantic Island Park, lock up your daughters and all of that, but the more he wears... I want to apologize, I paused there for a minute. So, we stopped at, it's the goddamn suit. Beginning, it was the laugh. Steve, local lash, is a child chipmunk, child-friendly mascot at the Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all that. The more he wears that suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first, it was the little things like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. What the? All right. But then I saw him at Susie's diner, still wearing it. And it wasn't even at work day. Some of the staff accompanied. I can't see that word that well. To the park management about the small, and I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter, the owner, one day, but nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass. Whenever Steve walks by, and apparently Steve has picked up some new skills since the last time I saw him picking up in the gutter outside the Psychoil station, because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Those shapes he makes in the ice, though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today. Lucky me, and he just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up. I fucking me, whatever he was doing. I asked him what he wanted, and he just stood there, not saying anything. Eventually, I called my supervisor, and when he came by, Steve wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. Laura Henman. You saw that, right? Alright, so the guy in the chipmunk suit. The chipmunk suit, it's not so much the people that is evil. It's the chipmunk suit. Something's wrong with it. What the fuck is that? Looks like a duck. What is that? Well, yeah, walk right up to it and see if it'll grab me. Yeah, that's a real smart idea.
Come to mommy, Callum.
This place is kind of freaky. Just a little bit. Why am I going forward? Why am I going forward? This place is already freaky.
You?
Bumper cars. Wait, there's some cars that are on.
Constant crashes and 80s music. Guess it floats someone's boat. Callum, come back here right now!
Oh, cutscene.
Wait, Callum!
This is it's actually kind of scaring me a little bit. I'm not sure going in there is a good idea. Something is telling me do not go in there, but there's a car with the lights on. I have to investigate. Oh my god. Examine accident report. Francis Durian. October 25th, 1976. Wow, this is old. Laborers working in the crane. Supervisor Richard Stapleton. Witness Lawrence Creed. Michael Edgeworth. Okay. Brief description. During the transport of the bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attached to the load of the truck came untied, caused a cascade of bumper cars into Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Description: injury. Francis was killed. That's unfortunate. Supervisor Dexter, the truck driver, claimed to have been someone on the back of the load, undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provided them with urine samples. What could have done to prevent the accident? Double checking the straps after transit should be mandatory. Alright, so yeah, Dexter killed Francis using bump cars. I need to get off of this. This is... Okay. I'm gonna be stupid. We're gonna go investigate this car. I do a lot of stupid things in video games. This is me being a female and being stupid. I shouldn't be over here.
Don't be afraid.
I hear a baby.
Stay where you are. It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
Alright. Well, guys, if you guys like this commentary, slap that like button, subscribe to my channel. We're going to see some more of that. This one's missing a ride. We're going to see some more of the park. This is more of a thriller, guys. So if you guys like it, yeah, you guys go ahead and slap that. You guys take care and goodbye.